Good evening and welcome to the news. First, let us take a look at the headlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi and his Australian counterpart Anthony Albanese hold talks in New Delhi. Modi says both held extensive deliberations to further strengthen their cooperation. Meghalaya police has registered a total of 116 cases pertaining under narcotic, drugs and psychotropic substances (NDPS) in 2022, informs Meghalaya Director General of Police DGP LR Bishnoi. Former Chief Minister and TMC legislator Mukul M. Sangma admits party's poor show in just concluded assembly elections, says splitting of votes led to TMC debacle. And Janta Hills Autonomous District Council unanimously passes budget on concluding day of two-day session. The news in detail. Prime Minister Narendra Modi and his Australian counterpart Anthony Albanese today held a delegation-level bilateral talks in New Delhi during the first India-Australia annual summit. Both the countries shared their commitment towards further deepening of comprehensive strategic partnership. Both the nations exchanged MOU for cooperation in sport and audio-visual co-production. The Indian and Australian side also exchanged terms of reference for India-Australia Solar Task Force, letter of intent between Atal Innovation Mission and Commonwealth Scientific and Industrial Research Organisation. On this occasion, Prime Minister Narendra Modi said India and Australia held extensive deliberations to further strengthen their cooperation.
प्राथमिकता और फोकस का क्षेत्र है और हम क्लीन हाइड्रोजन और सोलर में साथ मिलकर काम कर रहे हैं। पिछले साल लागू हुए ट्रेड एग्रीमेंट एकता से दोनों देशों के बीच ट्रेड और इन्वेस्टमेंट के बेहतर अवसर खुले हैं और हम
The Director General of Police DGP LR Bishnoi informed that the Meghalaya Police has in the last 6 months recovered a huge amount of narcotic substances including drugs. Addressing a press conference on Friday, he said in 2022 a total of 116 cases was registered, which he said is the highest number of cases under narcotic drugs and psychotropic substances NDPS. He further said that the police have arrested 234 persons in the year 2022 and seized nearly 60 vehicles used by drug traffickers. Again, in 2022, he informed that 187 mobile phones were seized and in the process were able to track the network of traffickers. The Meghalaya DGP also informed that nearly 7.5 kg of heroin was seized in 2022.
And the drug traffickers are hell-bent to ruin the youth, and it is the duty of each and every individual, each and every citizen of the state to take the state out of the grip of the drug abuse. And government is highly concerned, government of India is highly concerned, so we should work in whatever possible way we should contribute to break the deadly chain between the supplier and the consumer.
Police are on the hunt for 2 suspects in connection with the murder of one Omeka Mirthong, whose mutilated body was found in Umyam recently. DIG Eastern Range Meghalaya Davis N.R. Marak told reporters at a press conference on Friday that 2 suspects who were last seen with the victim are absconding. He informed that a missing report was filed on March 3rd, while the person was last seen on February 26th.
Once we have got to know about this case, now this zero FIR was initially registered after this unnatural death has been established. So once this case is registered, Luminary Police Station will pick it up because that zero FIR has been registered and it's transferred to Luminary Police Station. As of now, however, unfortunately, those 2 suspects who were last seen with the victim, they are absconding as of now, so we are trying our best to find them.
Former Chief Minister and TMC legislator Mukul M. Sangma on Thursday attributed the party's debacle to the splitting of votes among too many players in the recently concluded polls. He told reporters that the mandate of the people in the Khasi Hills region reflected what they wanted. The TMC managed only 5 out of the 56 seats it contested. He also blamed the recent failure to form an alternative government on horse trading.
People in authority who wants to win election by using the illegitimate wealth that they accumulate, then what is going to be the future of the state? This is precisely what we wanted to prevail upon the people. Because if all these things are allowed, then as I say, people will not find good people willing to join politics. And then what happens is what I have said. Then you'll be ruled by people who you don't want to be ruled by.
The Jaintia Hills Autonomous District Council on Friday passed a budget of over Rs 205 crore with a deficit of Rs 30.60 crore. The Deputy Chairman Dr. Sanki Shangpung declared in the August House this budget was passed unanimously in the House without any cut motion. The Chief Executive Member Thombor Shiwat placed the budget on the opening day of the 2-day budget session yesterday. Earlier, MDCs held a general discussion on the budget and urged the Executive Committee to plug the leakage of funds so that it could meet the estimated expenditures of the Council. Later, the House also passed Jaintia Hills Autonomous District Trading by Non-Tribal First Amendment Rules 2023. The Department of Sports and Youth Affairs Government of Meghalaya today felicitated Meghalaya football team for emerging runner-up at the 76th National Football Championship for Hero Santosh Trophy 2022-23. Before the formal felicitation, the team participated in the open truck road show which moved through various parts of Shillong City. The formal felicitation program took place at Madan Yeringhe Playground, Latyumkra after the road show. In the wee hours of Friday, fire engulfed one 6-wheeler truck at Shang Bangla under National Highway 6 in Ribhoi district. Though the cause of the fire is yet to be ascertained, it was suspected that electric short circuit might have caused the fire. No casualty was reported. The truck bearing registration number AS11D3353 was completely damaged by the fire. And now the weather report. The maximum temperature was 22.9 degrees Celsius and the minimum temperature was 10.7 degrees Celsius. Relative humidity in the morning was 65%, while in the evening was 73%. Forecast weather is likely to remain dry. Our news bulletin is also available live on our YouTube channel, Facebook, Instagram and Twitter. In addition to watching on television, viewers may visit the DD News Shillong YouTube channel to tune in to our daily bulletin. And before we wind up, here are the headlines once again. Prime Minister Narendra Modi and his Australian counterpart Anthony Albanese hold talks in New Delhi. Modi says both held extensive deliberations to further strengthen their cooperation. Meghalaya Police has registered a total of 116 cases pertaining under narcotic drugs and psychotropic substances NDPS in 2022, informs Meghalaya Director General of Police L.R. Bishnoi. Former Chief Minister and TMC legislator Mukul M. Sangma admits party's poor show in just concluded assembly elections, says splitting of votes led to TMC debacle. And Jaintia Hills Autonomous District Council unanimously passes budget on concluding day of 2-day session. That's all we have in the news for today. Until we meet again tomorrow at the same time, same channel. Have a good night.